ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Frantic Nerdcast, episode number 106.
And hold, and hold, and hold. That's enough. All right, how is everyone? It's ready for another frantic episode. It's been 2 weeks, but we're back ready to go.
When he started saying episode 100, and I'm like, fuck, what episode are we actually up to?
I made sure I checked. It was 6.
Very good, very good. I don't know, doing well. How about you guys?
Doing fantastic. Doing all the fun things. Living life to the fullest.
Exactly.
Kids are screaming at me.
Naturally.
I've gone back to work. It's great.
Apologies to everybody out there for the week off. Had a little bit of family illness, so we had to take a week off to settle back into it. But naturally, we are as frantically ill-prepared for this episode to kick on through again.
Hey, usually these are our best ones, so let's see what we've got.
Exactly.
That's it. Well, one of the exciting things I have been doing is we haven't got the screen up on the background.
I know,
so
we're currently in India in the Taj Mahal.
we are not quite fully prepared. I think it's that one. There we go. No.
Just a minute.
We are thoroughly enjoying India.
How was that ride in?
I don't know what's going on.
This is a restart.
There we go. All right, we've got it working. Okay, so Frantic Nerdcast games.
Thanks for sticking with us, everyone. Appreciate it.
We have told you multiple times we do have our game Monsters at War. You can get it via emailing us. It's an awesome, fun game. Watch past episodes if you want to hear about it. $25 plus postage, wherever you're in the world, Australian. But I this weekend came up with a new little solo game that I toyed with all weekend.
Yeah, we get a message, I've developed a new game, and then like 2 days later, here's all the materials. I'm like, someone's been busy.
Yeah, so this is a solo-based sort of Outlast game where basically the current theme, which is the sort of prototype theme, is Mars. You're on Mars. You're a bunch of astronauts who have become stranded, and you need to get off. And in your time on Mars, you have discovered that there are these alien monoliths on Mars. And you figure, hey, there's these crystals on Mars. I'll put them in the monolith. That might power it up. So the premise of the game is you need to go around all the different cards, find crystals, go put them on all these 4 monoliths, and then when they activate, it reveals the portal, and you can get off Mars. And basically, it's sort of you've got oxygen, you've got health. At the end of each turn, both of those go down, so you've got to go around and try and find supplies to get them back up whilst going around trying to find the crystals. But then there's also aliens that'll attack you.
Where are the Martians?
And then there's also like oxygen hazards that'll reduce your oxygen. And then dangerous terrain, which means you just can't pass through it. And then the sands of Mars will take over and make it difficult to traverse and stuff like that. But it's really good fun. It's working really, really well. Still a lot of play testing to sort of happen with it. But I will be doing a little dev vlog about it coming up soon on the website. So you can head over to the website and check it out there on the Frantic Nerdcast Games page. And you'll surely hear more about it in the coming future.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Why is it not in the Monsters at War realm? Because in there are crystals and that do powering things.
I don't know. It just felt like escaping Mars to me.
Okay,
when
that's
I was
fine.
making it, like the idea of being on Mars stranded and getting off, that's just what jumped to my mind.
Yep, fair enough.
But I'm sure I could retheme it. Maybe we'll release it as Escape to Mars, a Martian theme, and then re-release it in a different skin in the Weird World of Monsters.
Yes, Patreon exclusive.
Yes, you can buy both copies. It'll be fantastic.
He was much more pleasant with an answer. I thought I was going to get yelled at.
So I did that on the weekend. It's been good fun. And
I watched a lot of anime.
What did you watch?
So let me get my notes because I took notes. I'm trying to learn from you experienced heads at this podcasting. So when it comes to end of the year, I don't fuck up and forget half the shows I watched. So I finished Hell's Paradise Season 2. Fucking fantastic show. Is ending really well, so I'm looking forward to Season 3. Mm-hmm. So for those who have watched at home, you'll know this, but Season 2 ends with the people back in Japan sending a second team to investigate why Team 1 has not been back in contact with. Team 1 obviously have learnt this island is fucked up, so criminals and the protectors have started to work together. New team doesn't know what's going on. Like, no, if you're working with the criminals, you're now a criminal, and shit's about to get fucked up in Season 3. Finished Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3. Mm-hmm. So I felt like this the same way I felt about the last Invincible season that we talked about on our last episode. Good, but I think this is definitely a world building episode for what is effectively the Cullen Game Part 2 in this, which will be the next season. So This was a much shorter 10 or 12 episode season rather than the 20 something we normally get. So definitely just a world building season, but very good. And then I watched Frieren season 2, and it's just a really pleasant watch. I know you don't like it. I know you do. It's just really pleasant to sit back and watch it. There's nothing intense happening. You don't need to worry about anything massive. It's just a nice little journey adventure going on. It's just a nice palate cleanser show to watch. And that's what. And I've started Digimon Beat Break, the new Digimon show.
Yes.
So that's a new twist on Digimon. So it's set in the
in the real world.
It's set in the future, and they've all got Sapato bots or something. It's little AI eggs that every person has. When they glitch, though, that's how the Digimon sort of spawn from these eggs. And Digimon feed off the E-power of humans, so the human's emotion and sort of life force. So
that's what there's always been something about
something like that. Yeah. So
when
the bad Digimon that come through into the real world from the digital world will sort of freeze people, and it's called a cold heart or something, because they suck out all of your life force effectively, and you become frozen solid. So still halfway, or not even halfway through the season yet. So it's it's interesting. Decent watch.
Okay.
Just a bit more lighthearted than some of the other animes I've been watching lately.
One thing I always loved about Digimon was the fact that it was always a continuation.
Yeah.
It was like Pokemon, very much Ash's. He's the same fucking age the entire time we've been going through the show.
It's because he was a clone.
And it took
it's because he saw Ho-Oh in the first episode.
That's right. Yeah.
Ho-Oh gave him the eternal youth happiness, and that's it. That's the reason.
That's it. But no, I just love how the first season's characters come back later on and they're older.
Yeah, okay.
And everyone ages throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, there are time progressions throughout all
lives and stuff like that.
And that's it. So I'm waiting to see if this does sort of have any Easter eggs from the past shows, or if it's just a complete new one. So there has been very little digital evolution other than not the main character, but sort of like the main character's sort of teammate. Their Digimon evolves all the time up to the next step. But that's it. The main character hasn't evolved yet. He just sort of supercharges in his gecko form.
Okay.
A lot of tongue being lashed out everywhere. It's very interesting.
That's what she said. That's what she said. One other thing I did finished, not this weekend, like we were meant to talk about this last weekend, but that was the new Scrubs. The new Scrubs finished up its first season, and
good,
fantastic.
Yep.
Fan-fucking-tastic. It was Scrubs.
Okay.
I know, because we had seasons 1 through 7. Was it 1 through 7? And then season 8 was...
Season 8 was retcon or something, wasn't it?
So, yeah, 1 through 7 was the OG Scrubs, and then you had season 8, which was the new intern one. I think they call it interns now. And they basically just written that out now in the new Scrubs. And the new Scrubs, essentially, it starts off 20 years later, 19 years later, however long it's actually been. And basically, JD is now a private physician.
Okay.
And to rich people and stuff like that. Him and the other main girl, Elliot, they've gotten divorced. Turk and the nurse, what's the nurse's name?
I can't remember.
God. They're still together.
It's been a very long time since I watched it.
They got lots of kids. They got 3 girls, I think it is. Turk is the head of surgery at the hospital now. Basically, JD goes to visit him, and while he's there, he runs into Cox. And Cox is basically there's these new interns, and he sees JD dealing with these new interns and stuff. And Cox is like, I'm giving you my job. And so he becomes the head of medicine.
Yeah, right.
So he essentially is running the hospital now.
Was
right.
Cox the dick doctor?
Yeah.
Because isn't he sick or something in this show?
So in the last season, he finds out he has, I think it's a form of cell cancer.
Oh, as in the end of 20 years ago.
The end of this season.
Oh, okay.
He finds out that he's basically sick and he's dying.
Right. Sure.
Because I saw an interview with him saying this was a storyline I thought was the reason why to bring this character back.
Yeah. Because he's only in the first episode and the last 2 episodes of the season.
Okay.
Which he is missed.
Yeah.
Because he was a big part of that show. Especially he was a big part of the comedic / emotional parts of the show, which he brings the emotion in the last 2 episodes.
Yeah,
it's fantastic. But besides that, it's Scrubs. It's the same show, which I know a lot of people kind of watched it and they're like, it's not good, and blah, blah, blah. I was like, because they haven't changed anything. They literally took the old formula and went, there it is.
Yeah, today's generation just probably doesn't understand humour.
But no, it is really, really enjoyable. It's on Disney Plus.
The only clip I've seen is where JD meets the janitor again.
So he's only in the last episode as well.
Right, well, that's the only clip I've seen where he's like, oh, you might be the chief, but I'm like, I'm also a chief. The chief of the janitors now. And
he's like the head of janitors.
I changed the locks to my door. I was like, I've changed them back.
And the new interns are really good. Mm-hmm. They're actually really good characters. Even though I didn't mind Scrubs interns, the season. It wasn't a bad season. It just wasn't as good as normal Scrubs.
Sure.
But this one is really enjoyable. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Will you be watching the new Malcolm in the Middle season?
Never watched Malcolm in the Middle.
Neither did I really.
It was after my time, really.
I watched it, but not religiously. So, like, I'd just see episodes here and there from this, that, and that. I definitely enjoyed it at the time, and some of the things through it. I forgot they were doing it until I seen a little advert for it the other day.
Dewey's not in it because that actor just is sort of done with acting. He's removed himself from Hollywood. No, it's not him because Muniz has come out and done interviews like, we approached him, we asked him if he wanted to come back. He said no, but please recast. And the guy they got him apparently looks like a dead spit of the guy.
Yeah, because I seen the little snippet and I'm like, oh, they got him back. Because I remembered them talking about him not coming back and seeing that. I'm like,
Frankie was doing an interview. He was like, yeah, we asked him, but he's like, he's done. Like after the show finished, he was sort of tried his best to remove himself from Hollywood and was done with all that sort of thing. So he's on it. But I just remember when it came out, it was sort of after a bunch of sitcoms finished. Like Friends had finally wrapped up and a few others. So this was like the next big thing on Australian TV for a sitcom. And my mum was like, yeah, we'll watch it. We watched the first 2 episodes. She's like, this is just not, it was not for her, and therefore it was not for
Never
us.
got watched.
It was not for us.
No, see, as I said, I didn't watch it religiously, but when I did watch it, I enjoyed it. Like, the comedy was simple, it was fun, it was funny. I remember, like, Cranston's character, Stuart, that was always a good watch, like that. However, whatever kind of dad you want to put him into, like it was good fun.
See, I always thought that the middle was sort of a remake, like the next sort of level of Malcolm in the Middle.
It was basically a remake.
And with Lisa and I have been watching the middle, and like some episodes of that is really fucking good. Like I quite enjoy the middle. So
which one is that?
The middle, it's got the wife.
It's the janitor from Scrubs.
Yeah, it's got the janitor from Scrubs as the dad. It's got the wife from Everybody Loves Raymond, Deborah. She's the wife in this, and it's sort of the same situation. Average sort of middle working class American family that is just always poor and the house is falling apart. But it's the chaos of the kids growing up and all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
So it's pretty good. Lisa and I've definitely thoroughly enjoyed it.
Never watched Malcolm in the Middle. I know they've been doing a lot of touring. I watched the Hot Ones versus of Cranston and Muniz, which was entertaining. But no, I have no real interest in that one, unfortunately.
Yeah, if I get to it, I get to it. I'm not racing it to go and watch it either.
All right, and the other thing that I finished last week, which I'm pretty sure you gents finished it as well.
Yes,
that absolutely. Is Invincible. We got the final episode aired last week, and
the way it ended was just.
Can I start here? Because I said you two loved up until our last episode. Only episode 7 was out, and we had one more to go. Yep. And I said, "Yep, it's definitely it's been good, but it just hasn't been to level." I can see why you two, you reading the anime, reading the manga, know what's coming. The ending of this is set up. I don't know what's coming, but it's set up so many fucking possibilities of things happening in the future. I can see.
Oh, spoilers. Everybody, spoilers.
Viltrumites now live on Earth.
Yeah.
I can see Viltrumites causing just internal strife throughout the planet, and the heroes can't do anything because they know if they do anything, they'll all die.
Yep.
I can see like some sort of global takeover through business and economical means, whatever. I have a slight feeling one of them are going to turn good for some reason. But they're just going to be integral throughout, weaving in and out of the storylines from now on, which is going to just cause unknown chaos.
I really want to spoil it for him.
I know that you do, but don't.
I know. So basically, one of these things, like the Viltrumites being there, leads to one of the darkest Invincible moments in the comic. in my opinion, for the character Invincible.
Yeah.
Not in the general show, but for him. And it's fucked up.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be very interesting to see how they
I'm
actually
very
do it.
interested by how they do it.
Does Mark continue his emo mood he's currently
So
in?
I watched this episode and I went, holy PTSD, Batman. Because it's just PTSD, the episode. That's all it is. And it's fucking so good. The way they do it is just... Oh.
What I'll say is it's there in the comics, but the way that they bring it to life in the animation is brings so much more just raw.
Especially the first time it happens, you're like, oh. And then you also but then you get the idea that like when it does that little shift, you're like, okay, he's imagining it.
But then you just wait, like, because they keep coming like, well, this one's going to be real. Well, this one's going to be real.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. When it does become real, shit's going to go fucking down.
And even when it like becomes real, you still second guess it again. You're like, no, this is real, or maybe it's not. And then you're like, fuck. it was done very, very well.
This episode definitely made up for the season. I don't know what it was. It was just lacking something. It wasn't, by no means was it bad. It just wasn't as high as some of the other seasons I've watched. Like other seasons, I would rate like 9.5 out of 10. This one was probably sold like 7.5. Like it was very good, but that last episode pushes up like to an 8.5 level just because of the suspense and sort of drama it brought with it.
And then you've got fucking the abortion storyline as well, which is just handled so fucking well because that's a very touchy subject to touch in a cartoon. But they do that really well, and it's just a fucking. It's such a good show. Such a good show. It's
incredible.
It's incredible.
And
incredible.
I also thought we were going to have a bit of a break. As in, like I think last time, it was about 18 months, 2 years from the last season, something like that.
No, I don't think. I think it was last. It's
season 1 to 2 was a big break.
Yeah.
Season
and 2 to 3 was a huge break.
2 to 3 was massive.
That's
and
right.
then 3 to 4
wasn't too bad because apparently all of the voicing has been done for season 5.
Oh, beautiful!
And we're meant to be getting season 5 next year.
Honestly, I feel like it's super early next year too. Like almost to the point it's like I thought there was rumors it could have been released at the end of this year again.
Oh, the thing that I seen today was 2027. Like,
no, I think it's been confirmed it's going to be early next year. But there was rumors at one point that because they were like almost ahead of schedule that it could have been released at the end of this year.
Look, I'm glad that they're giving themselves just a touch of breathing room so that they can polish whatever they need to. But early next year will be awesome.
I'm fine with a year break because that's
100%.
how TV. Hey kids, that's how TV used to be.
Yeah, you got a year. You got 20 episodes throughout the year, maybe split up into 2 mini seasons throughout the year. But you got 20 episodes, and guess what? It was next year, and it probably wasn't going to be cancelled.
Exactly. And they were all 20-minute episodes. These ones are what 40 to an hour thereabouts. I think they were pretty close to the 40.
One of the
things I want to talk about is what a lot of people don't realize about this show is the amount of fucking talent.
Yeah, the voice acting just continues to grow.
Astronomical. Okay, so like we've talked about, you got Peter Cullen, who is the voice of Optimus Prime. He played Thetis.
Thetis.
You had Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Conquest. He was Negan, and he was also in Supernatural.
Yep.
Another one we have mentioned was General Craig. He's the one with one eye, the Viltrumite with one eye. That's Clancy Brown.
Yep.
And then Omni-Man is also obviously J.K. Simmons. Then you have Thrag, who is Lee Pace. And for those of you who don't know Lee Pace, essentially he's the main emperor in Foundation, which is an Apple series we've talked about.
Wow. Sorry, I've just seen someone else's voice. I didn't know.
He is fucking amazing, and he does such a good job with Thrag. Oh, my God. Especially that speech at the end of the last episode when they're just floating in the sky and he's talking. It's, so fucking good. He's also in Practical Magic 2 coming this year to cinemas.
In The Running Man. Oh, apparently he was in Guardians of the Galaxy. I can't remember that.
Yeah, there you go.
Practical Magic 2 that's coming out.
Then you have Anissa, who is the main female Viltrumite, the dark-haired one who came to Earth and met Mark.
Yep.
That is Chantel Van Senten. She's from All Mankind. She's the main wife for All Mankind.
Anissa has got off lightly considering they're like as a population dying out. You'd think she'd be put to other uses.
No, that's not what Viltrumites are about, mate. Then we go down non-Viltrumite characters. So you got Cecil, who is Walter Goggins, who from Fallout. He's amazing. Robot is Zachary Quinto.
That's what I was like, I still haven't picked that until you've just pointed it out to me.
For those that he's from Heroes and from the Star Trek reboots. Then obviously you have Seth Rogen, who plays Alan. Shapesmith, who is the Martian. That is Ben Schwartz, who's from Parks and Rec and plays Sonic in the movies. The Engstrom Levy is Sterling K. Brown. He's from, I couldn't remember the show when I was writing this. It's that underground show that had old mate that plays Cyclops. And they're in the bunker. That's like a New York City. He was the president, and he dies, and the whole season's investigating that. It's on Prime, I want to say.
Can't think of what you're
I
talking
can't remember what it's called, but yeah. Then you had Art. And so Art is the guy who makes costumes. That's Mark Hamill, fucking Luke Skywalker.
Yep.
Taylor, Alan's girlfriend, is Tatiana Maslany, who is from Orphan Black, and she's She-Hulk.
Yep.
Zoe is Zoe Dirsch from Zombieland 2, I'm Not Okay. April, one of the teachers, is Callista Flockhart, e.g. Ally McBeal. So these are the funny ones, the small, like, one-episode roles. Multi-Paul, so the brother to Multi-Girl, is Simu Liu, Shang-Chi.
Yep.
Lucifer was Bruce Campbell. Steve, I don't know who Steve was, but it's John Hamm. And Dresser, Oliver's mum, is Ray Shehorn. She's the main actress in Pluribus, the new Apple series one, where basically Invasion of the Body Snatchers redone. Then you've got Powerplex, Aaron Paul, Breaking Bad.
Is it Pluribus or Plubris?
Plubris, maybe, I don't know.
What's a Pluribus?
War Woman is Laura Cohen from Walking Dead, the wife of the main character from Walking Dead. Martian Emperor is I can never say his name.
Demon.
Yep, Demon. You know.
Hotsu?
D.A. Sinclair is Ezra Miller.
Shit.
Becky is Kate Mara. Jane Ella Purnell from Fallout. So like, there's
a lot of those that I didn't know.
There was a lot more, but they're like the big name ones.
You can tell Seth Rogen's just got a very, very big Rolodex of numbers.
Pretty much.
Hey, you want to come to? Fuck yeah!
I've just seen Seth Rogen guest star in another show tonight.
I said the same thing. So he hasn't watched that episode yet.
We're talking about the boys.
But
I've got 10 minutes left because I'm like, I've got to go. I'll stop at a good. This seems like a reasonable point to stop. So
how many episodes left of the boys? Is it 2?
I want to say there was 8 total, but I can't remember.
I think this was episode 5, so there's 3 left.
I'll have a Anywho, season 5, episode 5 just came out. I really, really enjoyed it. I understand why some people don't enjoy it as much because it is an anthology episode.
Yeah, so
to
it's
speak.
effectively there's a point in time, and then you break off at that point in time into a bunch of different characters. Stories from that point of the show. So.
And I personally thought it was
someone's phone doing something?
No.
That would be a bird.
Oh, that would be birds squeaking. Okay.
But yeah, I thought it was awesome. I thought they were really, really, really well done. I really enjoyed it. The season's been good so far. I think as a whole, so far it's been
we'll talk about
a
it
little
when
bit
we
flat.
finished it. But there's 3 more episodes to go. May 6th, May 13th, and May 20th.
I feel like the last 3 episodes are going to ramp up because it kind of has to from here.
Yeah. What's going to happen?
Well, I mean, you lads haven't read the comics, have
No.
you?
I decided not to.
I have a feeling they're going to end very similar, but they're going to get there a different way.
Yeah.
Well,
to
it's
the
sort of
comics.
like the way the season started, we knew about the virus, and that virus has sort of been up and down. It's sort of here. It's basically just been defunct now again. So, like, where it's going, it's just got to, like, it's going to fucking ramp up. It has to over the next 3 episodes. Otherwise, something's going to if it doesn't, the last episode is just going to be like, click your fingers and, here's the solution. It's going to ruin it. So
there's got to be a catalyst that has to happen in sort of the next episode so it can get resolved over the final
last 2.
Well, the big fight in the comic book that finishes it off is awesome, but I'm interested to see if they get to that in a different way.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they're going to do that. They kind of have to, but I just don't know how they're going to get to it because there's so much stuff that's changed.
Yeah.
Leading up to it,
all I know is
it's hard to say without.
We'll see what happens.
All I know is the Soldier Boy anthology was fucking hilarious.
It was very, very fucking good.
Wow.
Now, Zachary.
Hello.
Last weekend, was it? You went somewhere special or you
2
did
weekends ago
something
now.
special?
I did something special.
Took out the set.
Surging Sparks. So 2 weeks ago, we had Collector Con here in Newcastle. It was a card show, a nerd event, really, we've talked about before. We've been to a few.
Yep.
This was by far the best, I think, in terms of the layout and the variety of things they had.
Yeah, okay. So did they change it up a little bit?
No, it was
or
still
just...
there, but there was a bit more space between, and also they spread out the Pokemon vendors a bit more.
Okay.
So it wasn't just that aisle is dead to me because there's just a wall of Pokemon.
Okay.
It was spread out more. There was more variety of things there. So there was plenty of comic books there with graded comic books and things like that. There again, toys. There was a few more vintage consoles and things stores there. There was one store I sat and spoke to for a while that was really good. Urban Empire was there in full effect, which is great to see them after the 2 robberies they've experienced lately. But yeah, so I went there primarily to finish the Surging Sparks Master Set. Secondarily, I went there to try and film some content, but unfortunately didn't quite get there because I got there a bit late. And then it was quite too busy, and as a one-man band, I couldn't quite film and talk at the same time. As AJ is showing the masterpiece. Oh. Just go to the important page. So went there. I needed 9 cards. That was 1 reverse holo, a few full arts, and a few golds, and 3 SIRs. 2 of them being the 2 big boys in the set. Took everything I possibly could for the trade binder.
I love how I'm throwing this $2,500 binder.
Yeah, I know. Be a little careful. But so went around, found a few cards there, but was actually struggling to find the big Pikachu for the most part. That just wasn't there. Side note, plenty of Mega Evolution cards needed, but all in Japanese. All in Japanese. I was like, I might just pick up the Latios because that's the cheaper one I'm missing. Saw it everywhere, all in Japanese. But yeah, so finally found the Pikachu, the SIR Pikachu and the Gold Pikachu. One vendor had it, Lava Mart. Go check them out. So they hooked us up with a pretty good deal with some trades and things for that. But then I couldn't find the Durant, which is, as he turns one more page, should be there. The Durant, the Infinite Ant card. There was a lady sniping me everywhere I went. I'd go to a vendor, and they're like, "Oh, I think they've got it over there." I'm like, "Oh, run over there. Have you got it?" And literally, she'd be there holding it in her hand. I'm like, "Oh."
So the same one.
Yeah, I'm like, "Are you interested in that?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, that's all good. No worries. Like, I'm after my set, but you got it first. All well and good. No issues."
Oh, this is my 4th copy.
No, literally what it was. So, because there are a lot of people using that to make just a binder page full of for an Infinite Ant binder page. And so I'd go to the 3 stalls down there, checking through. Like, you got the Durant SIR? Like, "Oh yeah, I got one." She's like, "I've got it." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Like, if you're not interested in a copy, I'll gladly take it." She's like, "No, I want it."
The same person.
Yeah, I'm like, "Oh, okay. No worries."
Oh, that's
so
rough.
I think she ended up picking up 3 copies before I finally found one at another vendor. Like, literally all 3 times she was there either purchasing it, had just purchased it, or the last time she was walking away after purchase. I was like, "Oh, man."
That's rough.
But yeah, went around, thought I was going to fall 1 card short because it was just a train of full art that no one seemed to had. But last store I went to had a Surging Sparks binder on the table, flipped through, and there it was. So managed to finish the set. I want to give a massive shout out to Oasis TCG, who brought a bunch of cards along for it personally for me. So shout out to them, and they hooked me up with a bunch of other vendors to go and see. But yeah, Oasis TCG, Cardboard Kane, who helped me massively with clearing out my binder at the end of the day to recoup some funds. Lava Mart for some of the big ones hooked me up, and then JT's Card House and Had's Rips, who supplied me with some trades and things along the way prior to the day. But yeah, a bunch of the vendors I've spoken to were all fantastic about it. And yeah, completed my very first Pokemon Master Set. So it's done, tick. And now we'll slowly chip away the rest. Next? So
finishing Mega.
I think I'm going to probably put more of attention into Phantasmal.
Yeah.
Because the problem with Mega is I only need 4.
And they're the 4 big ones.
Well, yeah, 3. The 3 big ones, and then one's like there's the Latias that's about $100-ish, which I could probably trade my way to in a little while once I restock the binder. The other 3, the Gardevoir and the 2 golds, I need to do what I basically do for that, save up specifically for it to go and try and do it. So I'll probably work more on Phantasmal and then Perfect Order on the side because that's currently fresh and it's not a huge burning need to sort of pick up supply because it's readily available, which is fantastic.
Yep.
So for those of you at home who are not Pokemon fiends or really into the whole world of TCGs, basically this is a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
This is a very hard thing to do for a card collector.
Someone that doesn't
especially
have
in Pokemon,
money.
in today's day and age, this is a very hard thing to do in Pokemon, is get one of these master sets. Especially for the set he chose to do it for, because everyone wanted it. So yeah, props to you, mate. Good work.
Yeah, it was sort of something I was like, yeah, I'll do it, start off with, and
Halfway through, you're like, fuck.
had ebbs and flows. But yeah, I was just happy I found the Pikachu and the Latias SIR that I needed for this set at reasonable prices with people that were happy to do a bit of trading and things. Yes, there was still a fair bit of cash that went across the table, but I said I just let someone empty my trade binder of the day to purchase cards to make that not a huge deal. But yeah, so it's really good. And I've actually almost finished the Grandmaster set with all the promos. The only problem is I need to actually do a deep dive and find if there are like the EB exclusive ones, sort of thing. So now I've got some of them. I've got a bunch of the ripping packs. I've got a bunch of the other deck promos. I've got the Pokemon Center ETB promo on its way, thanks to Poker South Australia. He's a legend.
Ooh, look, you remembering all the names.
Yeah, shout out to all these cool vendors. But yeah, so I'm really happy. I've got it parked away there, and and then I've still got the Bulbasaur set, which is just gonna chug on it, because that's one I don't think I'll ever probably finish unless I get money, because there's some of the Bulbasaur cards I still need to get. Like the Legendary Collection Reverse Holo is like $400, and that's I'm not even talking about like base set first edition cards and stuff like that in there yet. So, but no, it's fantastic. And then I got a lead from here. So, talking a lot to Oasis and TCG and Hads Rips. They are regular vendors at the Card Lounge, which is a regular card show that happens in Sydney.
Okay.
Sometimes they venture down to the coast. They're coming up to Newcastle in October. So the weekend before we go to PAX, they'll be in Newcastle. I don't know if a specific venue has been locked in yet, but definitely keen to go there and do shoot some content with the vendors. So that one will probably be less of a purchasing one, because I want to save money for PAX the next weekend.
Sure.
So it'll be there. We'll go there and do some content shooting, interview some vendors, and spread some of the TCG community with our Frantic universe.
Awesome.
Well, speaking of cards, I also got the brand new booster box for Gundam TCG Phantom Aria. It's over there. It is empty, and that is because me and my little man decided to pop some packs open on the YouTubes. And I'm just loving these cards just for the sheer fact of a booster box. So far, out of all four of them, the booster box, every set I've only been missing 3 to 4 cards for it to have a full set.
Caveat: a complete set, not a master set. He's just going 1 to 200, whatever it is, not the ultimate version.
As I said,
a
full set.
Just to throw it out there to everyone, so we don't have any disagreements in the chat.
Because we have enough disagreements across the table.
Because
I love it. Every time it comes up. Every time. It's great.
Continue.
So open them up. Some really nice cards in this set. Really, really, really like it. And funnily enough, you said like one card that you were missing was like $100. That is the same price as me getting all of my missing cards.
Gundam. It's the place to be.
That's obviously not getting the LR pluses or LR plus pluses.
One thing I'll say from what I've seen of the Gundam game so far, we're up to set 4, and the artwork continues through from wonderful. It's just been such gorgeous art so far.
Has the artwork stayed the same sort of styles, or have there been a few, like is it Pokemon every now and then with the new sets they have like a new special art style they do? They have
different styles. Like it's quality. Like I haven't seen any bad ones. The full arts are the primos. Like they're the really nice cards. Like there's a beautiful full art of Soletta Mercury in this set, which unfortunately I didn't get.
Shock.
Well, you always get a full art, which is like normally like a common or a rare, a common, uncommon, rare kind of thing as a full art version. So usually like they're just a plus of those symbols. Then you got the LR pluses, which are the alt arts of
the rare
the
cards.
LRs, and then the LR plus, which there's 2 of in the set, and they're like got the gold border around them and all that kind of shit. So I didn't get any pluses. I got two LR pluses.
That is a nice card, actually.
Like 4 LRs and the one rare, and then you also always get a resource plus.
Yeah.
So a shiny resource.
Which Brock is trying to chase.
Chasing a couple, and a very quick note on that one. A massive shout out to the Viking, because he sent me across a couple of resource cards that I was after.
Viking.
It took about 87 weeks to come across the country from WA, but I got them out of the letterbox yesterday, and they are some very, very lovely cards. So massive shout out to the Viking.
So this is the first set?
No, the ones I got were actually from a later set, but they were still very, very nice, because one of them was actually a ++, and it was a very, very nice card. Yes.
So you are, I think there's 30.
30. So I think there'll be
now.
Yeah, because there was 9. It's 9 in each. I think
9 or 10. I think
9 or 10.
Yeah.
But I think 10, because I'm just doing the plus. I think the 10th is the ++.
No, so there's like just out of all, like even with no shininess, there's like a certain amount, like there's 10 of each one, I think.
That would be 40 then.
There you go.
I think there's 40 of them, yeah. But one of them wasn't
Maths.
even a Gundam. One of them was just like a symbol kind of thing. But then the first, because in the first set, the first resource is the normal resource.
Okay.
And then 2 to 10 were Gundams. And then they've all
If
been
you're doing the
Gundams
set,
up to
you
like
need the
40,
one.
I think.
It was hard to get the numbering when I was first looking at it.
For the first one.
But then, and I haven't really delved too far into it, but there's also the resources that come out with like your the pilot ones, which are very, very cool, but they fetch a very pretty penny.
Well, because you can only get them by tournaments.
Yeah, tournaments.
Promos from tournaments.
Yep. But they're very nice. I would love to have them as well, but I don't think that's going to
Yeah,
happen.
no, Gundam is very good. But so on to another TCG that's causing some issues in the TCG community is One Piece. There's a lot of hate around One Piece at the moment in terms of the people that are getting involved in it. So
why? Because the scalpers are coming into it.
You mean Pokemon collectors?
Yeah, basically. No, so there's a lot of people, like I was talking to a few vendors at Collector Con about this as well, that are like people that are getting into One Piece as we show our little One Piece venture into it, which is just a starter deck. It's basically, they're just in it for the quick buck of seeing the price of all these cards and buying up all stock just to buy the card and then flip it. So I was watching an interview which is sort of rang true with a lot of vendors is you don't see a lot of people getting into it to master set a set. They're just literally in it to find the money, find the card, sell it, and that's it. And which, again, like the Pokemon scalpers, just ruins the hobby for the few people that actually want to go out there and collect it. You can't find stock and raises the price, which is not fun.
For me, if I was to open One Piece and get some nice cards, if they were of value, I'd probably sell them.
Yeah, and I think that's the point. Like I've opened a few packs because I enjoy One Piece, but I have no intention to. It's more for the fact it's just fun to open some One Piece cards.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there are people out there like.
It's just scalpers. They're doing the same thing.
I was at one of the vendors, and like while I was there, about 4 people came to inquire about a set of cards, a packs he had. And they're all like, oh, it's this price. And they're just like, you scalp for one. He's like, no, that's literally the price what they are. And they're like, he asked some of them what they were going to do with it. And they said, oh, yeah, we're just going to sell the packs onwards. Like, what are you complaining about? Like, but
I'm selling them for the point of trying to get them to collectors. You're trying to make a buck.
But it's definitely causing some waves in like the TCG vending community because of that. Like people are just having some run-ins with people just literally because it's all about a quick buck and ruining the hobby for the people that actually want to do it for the fun and for their enjoyment.
So isn't it an extension though? Because I mean, it's been happening for however fucking long within the Pokemon realm. But people just used to it within Pokemon. I think Pokemon
now it's
used
because
to it
where One Piece, it's literally just been sort of, it's like that Logan Paul effect. It's just happened overnight where people have gone from, oh, okay, it's a card game to like every man and his dog is collecting One Piece, and it's sort of just spiked instantly, and it's just because of the turnover of the price on some of these cards that again, people are willing to pay for.
I think they changed the print runs of the Pokemon as well, didn't they?
The biggest thing is Pokemon has gotten to the point where people are like, I can't even get packets anymore. So a lot of people who are not scalpers, not vendors, but the people who want to buy stuff and sell it, like the wannabe vendor kind of style people,
sure,
they can't buy stock for Pokemon because they don't have the supply chain for it.
Yep.
So they're like, okay, I'm going to get into something else. What else is a popular card game / anime? One Piece. But then One Piece also has the way its rares and all that kind of shit work, it's borrowed heavily from a lot of the other Japanese card games, like with Wycross and
there's like manga style
Schwartz and all that
artworks
kind of
like
stuff, where they have signature cards. They've got
some
manga,
gorgeous cards in there.
That's how like Schwartz and Wycross and all that
Yep.
kind of stuff work, where they have signature cards, artist cards, all that kind of shit, and they're always the big money cards. Like one of the ones I gave you to send away to
Vycross.
it's a card that was worth $5,000, and I had no fucking idea. It was literally just sitting in a deck, but it was one of those signature ones, kind of thing. Not that anyone would ever buy that card for that much money, but that's what it's supposedly worth. But I think that's what it is. It's mainly just those people who can't quite get to the vendor level to get into the supply chain that vendors have. So they're like, okay, I'm just going to go heavy in this card game because Magic, it's printed through the arsehole.
Yeah.
It's not worth money. Pokemon, it's printed through the arsehole and people are just fucking retards about it. Apologies for using that word. But yeah, him. So they're kind of like, well, what's the next big one? Like One Piece has been out for long enough that it's got enough sets. It's got enough popularity.
Other thing to it is like celebrities are getting into it and doing it. So there was Lucari Bros, who is I think he's a Perth sort of content creator that I think he knows Phil. He jumped on a video of Angela White and a few other of her fellow work buddies posting some packs.
Who's Angela White?
She is an actress of a certain kind.
Oh, okay. She works in the adult entertainment industry.
Yes. So a few of them got on there and were like one of them is a genuine fan, and so like she's been doing collab posts with other actresses, and
like mid acting.
No, just probably pre-acting.
Mate, that would get some views. We're going to do booster pack openings mid acting for adult film entertainment industry.
No, I think it's pre or maybe post-acting. But like that sort of caused a bit of scene with like people getting upset that these people are coming into the hobby and then taking it. Just got to let him calm down now because he'll be gone for a moment.
Oh no, my EX has been ruined. Hope this comes off in the wash.
He's not coming back.
No. But moving on from One Piece, I've got two other TCG things I want to talk about. One, EB Games has a huge announcement in Australia coming tomorrow at 10 a.m.
They've got one every fucking week.
This one I'm pretty sure is the fact that most of them have gone through a store refit to have glass cases in them. Pretty sure they're actually about to start into their like selling card signal, like proper singles and things like that.
They've already announced ages ago they're going to start doing slabs.
Yeah, I think that's what's starting. I think that's what this announcement is. Could be wrong, but that's what I think.
Because they put up a big post ages ago about buying slabs.
Yeah. Because a lot of the stores have been through a recent shop fit out where now you have all these glass cases with internal lighting and things. So I think that's definitely what's coming in this announcement. And secondly, last thing on Collector Con, as AJ just mentioned, I went to the TCG stall for grading. Had a great old chat with old mate there who knows us. So it was fantastic.
Marvelous.
Like, oh, yeah, we know you guys. I was like, oh, thank you.
Legends.
Hi, TCG grading.
So, they
you
have
guys do a really good job for grading cards. Everyone should get their cards graded with TCG grading.
They're Australian. So
They're Australian. Support Australian.
local made.
Fuck PSA.
Oh, fucking
Yeah, no,
PSA,
let's just not go down that rabbit hole.
No,
But yeah,
screw
so
'em. They're fucking monopolising
No, it's
assholes.
just more so the rabbit hole that we would end it.
Yeah,
Fuck,
it's just a rant that we'll go
bring
down.
it back. Bring it back.
Quite happy
Bring
to.
it back.
But yeah, so we have got another 13 cards, I think there. AJ sent a variety of things.
9.
I didn't send away my Ari or my Luffy promo. I'll do that in the next batch.
Because that way I'll know both of them are mine.
That and also I forgot to pack them on the day. So that was part of the reason. But I sent away. I sent away 2 of the Pikachu promos we've gotten recently through some different things, and I sent away 3 the Crown Zenith Tin Bird. So got them there. But yeah, he was great. He filled out all the forms for me. It was fantastic. I just kicked back and had a chat with him. But yeah, so hopefully TCG notice this again, and we can pledge to do business. We'll do some more business soon, I think.
So we'll get them back, and then when we get them back, we'll do our reveal thing. We've got a battle kind of happening with those on our videos, I guess you could say. I can't quite remember where we were up. There we go.
AJ is winning.
I think I'm winning by 1 point. From
2 points.
I think this isn't correct.
Isn't it?
I believe because I did it for the website, and I think I'm winning by 1 point. I'm on 7. You're on.
So there's been
6,
some
and you're on 5.
clever accounting when
this-
updating
some
the
late
numbers.
recounting.
This doesn't tally up right.
Yeah. All right. see how it is.
But yeah, so it is very tight. And Brock, who at one point was on like 1, has drastically come back.
That was me.
That was Zach.
Oh, it was you, wasn't
That
it?
was me. I got like 1 in the first batch, and the second
that's
one
right,
I got
yeah.
heaps. And
And I flew out at the front and then got 1 in the next.
Yeah, so they will be going up on the website actually, I think they might be up on the website. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look at our own website.
it helps if you spell it right.
That does help if I spell it right.
For those who haven't done so yet, go and check out the website, franticnerdcast.com. We've got a whole bunch of different things up there, links to our devlogs
There
as
we
we've
go,
spoken
battles.
about, games. We've got our battles link for what we try to do with our graded cards.
So currently I'm on 7, Brock is on 6, and Zach is on 5. And we have images of all the cards we've gotten graded up there as well that are a part of the contest. So you can go and have a look at those. I think there's only one card we don't actually have an image of, and that's because it was one of our mates' cards.
No, that's mine. The Entei's mine.
Yeah.
You sold it.
I traded it, yeah. That guard, I love that Gardevoir card. It's worth nothing, but gosh, it's a good looking card.
Oh, but we got some really nice cards there, and there's one card we all kind of went, oh, it was one of mine. It was
It was your Harley Quinn one.
No, it was a Japanese card game called ZE or something like that. I can't remember, but we all thought it's going to be a 10.
Yeah.
It came back like it looked pristine.
Oh no, that was the opposite.
Came back a 7.5.
The Harley Quinn, we all thought it was going to be like 5 and 4s because it was
faded as
or
hell.
hell, and it came back as an 8.5. We're like, oh okay.
But yeah, so you can head to the website if you want to see all the cards we've gotten graded. So hopefully in about a month and a half, we'll have those cards back, and we'll be posting them up on the Instagrams for you to watch us play the battles.
Exactly.
And then last thing on TCG before we can move on, it's less TCG related and more store related. Poker Grind Zone, who is a friend of the channel, as you can see, the stickers there, it's there, it's everywhere. He has just posted photos today at the time of recording of his brand new shop front. So he's got all his decals in the windows and things like that, the signs. So big things happening there in the coming soon with him. We're hopefully going to be down there for his grand opening, alongside supporters of our Mega Evolution set race and things like that. So
Website's just there if you want to have a look at it.
yeah, go check him out. He's fantastic. Always got stock. Always reasonably priced. Yes, it's above Kmart prices. I'm sorry, people, but he's not at some scalp level prices. He's definitely a respectable website to go through, and always delivered promptly and quickly to your door. Usually within about 2 days of ordering, working days of
some
ordering.
come through the next day.
Yeah, always get my pre-orders early. Yeah, I don't have to schlep in the lines with all the scalpers on day release. I get it delivered the day before.
Ooh, look at you.
So
ooh la la.
yes, go check out Poker Grind Zone and stay tuned. If you're in Sydney, definitely head out to his brick and mortar store when it opens in the foreseeable future.
Now, on to other news. We've said it before, we're saying it again. We're going to PAX again this year, PAX Australia. We've got our tickets for our 3D passes. We've applied for our media/content creator passes. We'll find out if we get them at some point throughout the year.
I think I did it correct.
Hopefully.
It throws you because, like, about a week and a half, 2 weeks after, you sent us a message saying, hey, do you get a confirmation email? No, you don't.
But even like applying for it, there's a part there. It was like, did you get a media pass last year? I'm like, no, I didn't. But yes, the podcast did. But I So
unfortunately, if you did want to go, 3-day passes have sold out now. Yes. Have they released the single-day passes yet? I don't think they have.
I think the three-day passes were done. 2-day passes were not. They were like 70% done when we were talking about it the other week. But I thought they had released the day passes, but they were still going through the 2-day passes.
They have announced that they have the return of Cosplay Central Crown Championships this year, which is the 5th year that they've done it. And the winner of it gets to go to a global contest in London.
Oh, really? That's sick.
That's awesome. Like, we didn't get to see any of this last year because we were just too freaking busy.
Single passes are out now. $82 for one each day.
Beautiful. So there's that competition going on. But then they've also this year launching Cosplay Land, a brand new dedicated space at the show designed as a hub for creators with workshops, repair stations, community meetups, and media walls.
Interesting.
So that's a first for this year. And also apparently the judging panel for the contest It will be stacked with international and local talent spanning game, film, SFX, including artists who have worked on titles like Diablo 4 and films like Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Sweet.
Definitely keen. So, like, because we were there for the 2 days and it was sort of our first time there, like, we were sort of overawed by things.
Yeah.
We really... So the first day said, for those that missed our recap of last year, first day we sort of went there and we did all of our business things, did a lot of our filming of the content on the first day. Second day went there and sort of we had a bit of fun and played a bunch more things. But we really, like the indie board game section, I don't think we played any of them because we just didn't get time to. So the third day I'm looking forward to being able to like just go, all right, today I just want to focus this section, today this section. And then, yeah, as I just said, everything that sort of happened outside of the main hall, we didn't get to. Like, we didn't do. We sort of saw there was there's cosplay over there, but that's over there. The fire alarm didn't help, obviously.
I forgot about that.
But yeah, so I'm looking forward to the Riftbound things happening again. Hopefully, they're there with a larger play space this time. Hopefully, Crunchyroll has some more exciting things than last year because that was something I was really hyped for, and it was like it's just not up there. But that was. Really, they were the only two minor things there. Like, everything else was great. The Nintendo world was fantastic, but it was just always packed and
ridiculous.
Also, it was all like hyping the Switch 2. I was like, I don't want to get sucked in and have to buy a Switch 2 because that's monies. But like the card game section at the back, AJ and I, like, we could have stayed there another 3 days playing a bunch of the games again and again. Some of them, like Wartide is a game we played and that was fantastic. Hopefully they're back there again and with a few more expansions.
I think they will be, yeah. Which would be good.
That was really cool.
That again.
And yeah, and then some of the video games we got to try, like End of Ember is a fantastic game.
End of Ember. I've continuously played. It's still fucking fantastic. Luna's
it's like a Mario Party style game. We've played that a few times on
the
stream.
We'll have to do another couple of plays of that. It's good fun.
But yeah, that's a lot of fun. But yeah, like it's just going to be great. And then it said, you just afterwards we walk around, we get something to eat, and we go home, and yeah, it's
pass out.
And this week we don't have to get up at 4 a.m.
to fly home.
To fly home. So that's a nice thing. We can actually go out and have some drinks after the fucking third day, which would be good.
Yeah,
that was a
long walk at 4 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, really was.
Well, literally, we're walking to the airport, and like everyone else is walking out of the pubs to go home. Yep. I'm like, it's just a bit sketch.
Yeah, it was entertaining.
Oh God.
What else we got, lads?
Oh, and hopefully there's Dungeon Crawler Carl stuff there. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that'd be sick if it is.
I would like some Dungeon Crawl. Speaking of, they just announced today, I got the email that for a $50 add-on, if you don't have the two bigger tiers, you can get a VTT package, so a virtual tabletop package, which means you essentially get all the books and stuff for, you can choose Roll20, fantasy, the one that we used, fantasy, fighting fantasy, a fantasy fight, whatever it is, another one of those systems. And there was another system I'd never heard of before, but you can pick which one you want the content for.
Okay.
So but for you who have never done this before, Zach, basically that is virtual tabletop. So basically it's you set up your maps and all that kind of stuff in it. It's got digital versions of all the books.
Oh, so we still need to be in person?
No. So it's online. Or you can do it in person.
Phil!
Then it's also got it's got all the player sheets and stuff built into it, and a lot of the times the professional bought packages are all linked. So anytime you beat a monster, it will automatically distribute the XP and the money.
Oh, so it does a lot of
items and stuff.
A lot of the sort of chaff stuff it does for you.
It does all that stuff automatically.
Fantasy grounds.
In
other words, you want like $15 each for this, or?
So I'll look into it, but we can add on later, so that's fine. There's nothing too.
No, we use that quite a bit through COVID when we couldn't leave the house to keep our campaigns going through.
On it, and it's really fucking good.
Yes.
Oh well, I'm down. We might get more streams of that than our Baldur's Gate because that always fucking has issues. But speaking of virtual, have you seen French engineers have actually made Yu-Gi-Oh! Virtual?
Yes, that was one of my things to talk about last week. Yeah,
so they've actually got a thing where you play a card onto the board and it renders through the system and then it has holograms appear on top of the cards.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's the holograms are through cameras, obviously.
Yeah.
But so where is my stuff here? I've got the article on it.
It's 2-pack all over again.
Screenshots. There we go. So A group of French fans spent 7 months building their own 3D jewelry system, bringing monsters to life straight from the cards, using self-made recognition chips for over 3,600 cards. Each placement on the field instantly summons a 3D monster, complete with automatic camera switches during play. It's not official, but it's probably the closest thing we'll ever get to real-life duel monsters becoming a reality.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. I saw a few clips and was like, oh my God, that fucking looks amazing.
Which is, that's fucking awesome. Other big piece of news. I don't think we've talked about this yet. This happened a few weeks back, probably about a month back, I think, maybe. But Fantasy Flight Games, who used to be one of the biggest gaming companies in the board game world, like landscape, but they kind of died a little bit. They lost IPs and all that kind of stuff. And, but they
still huge. But
they are still huge. Yeah, they have announced that Descent: Legends of the Dark, which Descent is their dungeon crawling game based in their own world of Terranoff.
Okay,
I think it's called Terranoff. The newest one was the 3rd edition, I want to say. But they have officially announced that it is being discontinued. And they said, unfortunately, some dreams are just too big. And when reality comes knocking, it often means we have to make a hard decision. So they announced that Legends of the Dark has been discontinued, not going to be made anymore. Basically, the new version, they had like multi-levels with lots of cardboard bits. And like the box was fucking huge. And it was... I think to buy Australian was like $290 or something like that. It was just ridiculous, and a lot of people had the 2nd edition with a fuck ton of expansions because that's what Fantasy Flight are really good at is releasing expansions for their games. So a lot of people got on.
Do you think it's kind of because the market is so flooded now? Like there's so many different.
But they also went the app route as well, where you had to have the app to play.
Yeah.
But then they also released. The Lord of the Rings game, which was a very similar game with the app driven. Like you've played that one with me before, and that's a good fun game.
Yeah.
And it was very similar in the means. But I mean, as I said, most people had Descent 2nd edition, which with a lot of expansions, and then they released the Star Wars version, which was essentially Descent reskinned with Star Wars. And a lot of people bought all that stuff, and then that got discontinued because they lost the IP for Star Wars. Yep. So I think people just were like, I don't need it. It's $300. I don't fucking need that in my life. Fuck off.
Yeah, okay.
And so it just, didn't sell well, and they've discontinued it.
Yeah, fair enough.
So that's unfortunate for them. But, I mean, they still have Twilight Imperium as their big game.
That'll go forever.
And then they've also got...
but yeah, they've lost a lot of, like I said, the Star Wars tabletop games like Armada and... What was the other ones?
They had Armada, X-Wing, Legion,
that's what I was thinking of.
Shatterpoint.
Yeah, Shatterpoint sort of killed it.
But Shatterpoint's pretty much dead as well. But
it's dead. Legion is dead. Like Legion is still sort of trucking along a little bit, but the meta apparently is just fucked.
Well,
that's for competitive side of things anyway.
I'm not sure if they may still have the Star Wars IP. I'm not 100% sure, but I know they lost the Warhammer, the Games Workshop IP.
Yeah, they lost that ages ago.
But they lost that. See, they know what I said.
Shatterpoint isn't Fantasy Flight. That's Atomic Mass.
Atomic Mass is Fantasy Flight.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's a sister company.
They're all owned by what's the company? They're all owned by one company basically, and Fantasy Flight Games went, well, we're going to focus more on the board games, so they dished that off to Atomic Games, who own Marvel. The same with like Marvel Crisis Protocol was Fantasy Flight, but they shipped it off to Atomic Mass.
Didn't know that.
But yeah, so most people think that they lost the GW license because they were releasing Star Wars Legion, and GW went, hey, you ain't competing with us, motherfucker. Give us our IP back. Which is a shame because they had the Blood Bowl card game, which is fucking amazing, and it was my number one on top deck builders, which we had, which was in like episode 3. I think we did that.
That was before my time.
Yeah, that was way before your time, bro.
But speaking of things going off out of thing, second ed Warhammer 40k is having like another mini revival. Like
I've seen that.
Everyone is frothing. They're trying to
and
get
they're all trying to paint it with the old paints.
Yeah, trying to get the old school second ed models and stuff. Which is why that photo I sent of Gazgul today sort of came up, because people are trying to get a Gazgul model, and it's like current day it's like this big, but back in second day he was like this big. But yeah, it's I've never played it, but I know it plays very, very differently. Like from second ed to third ed, which is when I came in. it was like wildly different.
Oh yeah.
There was like spells and cards and stuff like that. Like it's not the right name, but like EMP grenades being thrown out and like that's a dead zone and stuff like that. Like it would be interesting to watch some gameplay. So I will I say this with all genuine hopes of getting there, but getting into Newcastle Legions now that Gallipoli is open and their monthly club meets are happening again to watch some, because there's definitely a lot of gameplay of that happening there. And then Mordheim is always a fun system.
I'm sure Ash from Guerrilla Miniature Games is probably got some games up in his Throwback Thursdays.
But yeah, and then Mordheim is having yet another resurgence in Newcastle, because Mordheim is a great game based on their sort of fantasy skirmish system back in the day. So always fun to play Mordheim.
We still need to get some Warpath happening. Epic Warpath. We haven't played any yet since the official rules come out.
My models are built. They're not painted, but they're built.
I don't think I've painted anything since I painted. Where did he go?
Well,
Go check for D&D.
I haven't painted anything since I moved in October. Since before I moved in October, so I know at least that long since I've painted anything.
Well, I painted my rat guys for Epic Warpath.
Oh, so you finished them?
No, I painted half of them.
Yeah.
And I've painted a full.
And if that's like any red army, still
pretty
got
much a
hundreds to
full
go.
force of the enforcers. So pretty much I've got 2 armies that I can play with, mostly painted. And I don't think I've painted anything else really.
I need to download the rest of the models that got released so I can actually print them as well.
Yeah, I've got to get a new screen for my printer.
That's right.
Yeah, $120. That just comes like.
Just Dungeon Crawl Carl stuff to buy.
Exactly.
Anything else? Shall we go onto our phones for some news?
Yeah, I had something else, but it's just left my mind, so it'll come back to me.
Let's fucking do it, eh?
All right. What have we got in the news and rumours?
Emily Rudd, who plays Nami in One Piece, wants John Cena to play Frankie the Cyborg. I'm down for that casting.
That would be amazing.
That'd be pretty fun. I can't see it happening.
I don't think you'd have the time.
But I'm down for that.
Big news for science fiction fans and those hooked on Three Body Problem. After a lengthy, suspenseful wait, Netflix has officially confirmed the show's return. Not just a second season, but a third as well. However, both new seasons will be notably shorter than the first. What this could mean for viewers is blah, blah. So basically, I think they've said season 2 will be 8 episodes and season 3 will be 6 episodes.
Cool. It was announced ages ago. We knew it was coming. It's just taking a fucking long time to get in.
Which I'm very interested by, because the third book is fucking mental.
Yeah, okay.
And how they're going to fit all the shit that happens in the third book. Like it's literally covers thousands of years.
Yeah, right.
Kind of thing.
An episode does each section of so many years.
Yeah, maybe. Because like a dude, like it's basically people go into hibernation, then wake up 150 years later.
Maybe they're doing 6 episodes, but they're longer fucking episodes. Or
and then like
that.
at the end of it, like fucking creating alternate universes that they can live in a bubble universe to watch the universe age in front of them and all this kind of shit. It's fucking out there, man.
Fair enough.
Like it's like the first season, so different. Yeah, this book 2 and 3, very different.
By the time it comes out, I'm going to have to watch season 1 again just to fucking remember what's going on. Anywho, I really enjoyed reading this. Sony Pictures greenlights a Django Zorro movie based on Quentin Tarantino's sequel comic.
I've seen that.
Beautiful.
I think that sounds fucking awesome, and I need to go read the comic.
Devil May Cry Season 2 comes out. It's May 12 is the release date. But on May 7, See You in Hell is the new Devil May Cry 2 original song by Papa Roach featuring Hanuman Kind. So,
Yeah, because their new album's about to come out.
Yeah. So May, which is tomorrow. We'll have Devil May Cry. So it's something to look forward to watch.
I may have heard that song already.
Oh, lucky you.
Because I went and seen them live and they played it. I'm pretty sure they played it. And if there's they dropped the teaser for that a while ago, and the shot is him like reloading the gun and doing like fancy reloads and stuff.
Yeah.
And they pretty much shot for shot copied a digital short by a YouTube channel called Corridor Crew, who make like cool videos and stuff, and they shot for shot, but apparently like they asked permission, and like Ali asked permission from the Corridor Crew and stuff about it, and it's fucking awesome watching it. It's like it's shot for shot a copy of them doing these cool reloads and stuff, which is just cool that they copied a YouTube channel. Sony Pictures had their CinemaCon about a month ago now. Spider-Man Brand New Day showed some footage. Beyond the Spider-Verse showed the first footage and leaked epic starting out series with the Miles talking to Prowler Miles and ultimately bantering about how they pronounce their Morales name. Zach Krieger's Resident Evil looked haunting, ramping up the tension and scares as it goes into audio backdrop of a disconnected call as monsters emerge from the shadows. And then they, Dwayne, The Rock, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, they came out on stage, blah, 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 and then talked about the new Jumanji that's coming out called Open World, which will be the last one.
Cool. Gen V has been cancelled.
Oh, no.
I thought that was after season 2?
So they've had 2 seasons.
Yeah, I thought
they planned to do more, but we're apparently with Vought Rising, which is the prequel show that they're doing. They're just wanting to focus on that rather than doing another Gen V. But yeah, my understanding was that they were looking to do either 3 or 4 seasons of Gen V. But no, it's been cancelled.
Because I thought they did season 1 and there was...
Season 2 wasn't good.
I enjoyed it.
Because it wasn't only meant to just be season 1 as sort of like this is a show to do it. It was wildly successful.
I think they did it. It was successful, so they doubled down. But when they doubled down, they said, hey, let's do a 2 and 3, and we'll probably plan for 4.
Yeah.
But, they obviously... Season 2 didn't land as well as what season 1 did. Look, as I said, I quite enjoyed it. I liked the way they were doing it.
Yet, so.
I like some of the interweavings. Like you didn't need things from it for the boys, but it was cool to see. I don't know. I kind of disappointed because I was enjoying the show, but is what it is.
This is something I found really funny. So after a wildly hot take by one of our colleagues here that said Dragon Ball was a good movie. Dragon Ball Evolution premiered on April.
I didn't say it was a good movie.
On April 10th,
said I enjoyed it. 2009,
and quickly became known for straying far from the original. Major changes, blah blah blah. But yeah, it's still widely known as one of the worst live action adaptations ever. It was just funny that we were talking about it, and then it popped up on my newsfeed the next day.
It's because we were talking about it.
Yeah,
it's always listed. It's bad. Gundam 2 has begun production in Queensland.
What was Gundam 1?
Did I say? Oh, yeah, Gundam. Gundam has begun filming in Queensland.
Where did the 2 come from?
I don't know why I said 2. Village Roadshow Studios is doing it. Australian government, Screen in Queensland, and City of Gold Coast are some of the backers. And you got Sydney Sweeney and Noah Centino, isn't it? He's the guy that's playing Ken in the new Street Fighter movie. He was also in a lot of Netflix teen romance rom-com kind of things.
Yeah, okay.
That has begun filming in Queensland, which is very exciting because Gundam, motherfuckers!
Something that threw me that I just had no idea about is Daredevil Born Again. Season 2 is currently coming out for that. It's
2 episodes left?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe 2 episodes.
I'm just waiting.
Oh, look, wait till it comes out, binge it, and then you'll be done. I mean, it's fine. It's got good moments. It's just the first season fell.
It hasn't
has. The first season was flat. This one, it has good moments in it, but even the good moments, you kind of like how much they were amping this up to be all these things. It's falling short of most of it.
Delayed because we're rewriting and reshooting a bunch of it just to then still be let down.
Yeah, but anyways, the thing that I stumbled across that I didn't know that I thought was very interesting was the deputy mayor, the guy who's got like a little bit of a lisp, kind of a bigger guy. It is James Gandolfini's son. So James Gandolfini, he was the Sopranos, the lead in The Sopranos.
Oh,
it's his son, Michael Gandolfini. Had no idea. I thought, well, fucking, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah. I thought that was wild. Anywho.
Apparently, World War Z 2 is coming.
Oh, hello.
Keen. It's been spoken about for that fucking long that I just...
There is no time frame. It's just after years of uncertainty, it's back in development with Paramount Pictures.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt is expected to return. It's bigger scale, rumoured, new threats, intense survival horror, no director or plot details
Because
confirmed.
that didn't end the same way as the book.
No,
but it ended on a bit of a cliffhanger. Like I was expecting there to be a second.
It ended on a high note. Apparently, in the book, when he goes back, his wife is now a prostitute.
I can't remember.
Yeah, lots of different things. Solo Leveling, Season 3. The wait is finally over as the Shadow Monarch prepares to return stronger than ever.
I've got 3. So I was watching it and I got up to episode, I want to say 6 or 7. And it just kept crashing whenever I tried to watch it. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll come back to it later, and I haven't gone back to it yet. And that was quite a long time ago. But no, that's an awesome anime. I rate it.
Yeah,
quite
I just
highly.
haven't got to it.
Have you watched any of it?
No, I haven't watched anything. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm keen to watch it. It's sort of the start of this year was a stellar year for like season releases. I'm like, I'm just going to watch the stuff that I like have already seen to keep up to date. So speaking of, One Piece is out, and fuck me, for all this hype of we're going to have a shortened season stuff, I'm lost for words. I'm absolutely lost at what we're doing at the moment. I think the next episode is going to put it all into order, but so far they're on the giant ship they're going, and then they're all of a sudden the next episode they wake up and they're in Legoland. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So I'm hoping the next episode looks like it will redeem itself, but I'm confused. We might turn. A few Lord of the Rings ones. So apparently Jamie Dornan has been cast as Aragorn in the Lord of the Rings Hunt for Gollum.
Okay.
Don't know what he's from, but Viggo Mortensen will not be returning like a lot of people were hoping.
I mean, you can't really... that's a lot of de-aging.
Right. Aragorn, he could do it all. And then Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power Season 3 is reportedly set to premiere later this year, and it's going to be covering a major Middle-earth war sooner than expected. I don't know what that is, but yeah.
I thought I knew the
That
name
would be
Jamie.
The War of the Rings.
So Jamie Dornan, I thought I knew that name. He's
all made
from Grey, 50 Shades.
I haven't seen it.
Cool. That's probably the most relevant thing that anyone's going to know him from.
Oh, no, he's
but
been in
he
lots of
was.
other things.
Oh yeah, but that's like he's in an Aussie comedy as well as a lead, but my favorite thing that he's in is a UK crime thriller thing where he's a serial killer on the run, so to speak. Through
Department Q comes out soon. Speaking of British crime.
I'm done.
I've got one more, just something. So the Nickelodeon was hacked. Did you see this?
Oh no! What did they steal?
So they stole the Legend of Aang: The Last Airbender movie. It was leaked online, and like everyone was furious. Even one of the artists who worked on it came out and said, like, literally, you fucked over like so many people's lives. We've worked years on this movie just for it to be leaked online, even before a theatrical release and all that sort of thing. So, Nickelodeon pissed them. It was supposed to be released on October 9, 2026. Apparently, you can find it online because it's been leaked.
Wow. I'm going to wait.
AJ will go and watch it tonight.
I haven't even started watching the new series yet.
What new series?
The new Avatar series.
Is it a new one?
Yeah.
No, I didn't think it was out yet.
Yeah, it started.
Oh, there you go.
I've been waiting for season 2 of the live action.
No. So it's the one where
That's
they're
the
older.
one that's starting to get a bit of a drag on between seasons.
Well, that's all filmed. That's done.
Filmed,
They've
done.
filmed
fucking release it.
Season 2 and 3. It's all done, wrapped, everything. It's just all in editing and post-production. You got to remember, there's a lot of special effects in these fucking shows, especially the third season. that fight at the end of third season. Like 90% of that fight is in the air.
Yeah, it is.
Floating around in fucking balls.
I'll throw some very quick ones out there. Apparently, Andy Serkis has been brought in to direct Star Wars Episode 10, which is officially in development at Lucasfilm and Disney.
Stop.
Interested to see what they do there. Something tells me that we have already seen what happens via Episode 1 and Episode 4 and Episode 7. But anywho. Godzilla -0 officially set to hit theaters November 6th, 2026.
Yes.
So keen as fuck for that because -1 was incredible. -0 fucking keen as, and it's they've come out and said that it is a direct sequel too. So it's my understanding is it's following the same characters from the first one, and it's just more or less continuing with them. So keen as.
I've got 2 quick ones to end on. So just another One Piece casting thing. Apparently they've got the actors in mind to play the admirals. We already knew, heavily rumoured that Adam Sandler for Kizaru. These aren't obviously confirmed. Idris Elba will play Akiji, who was the ice general. And then Daniel Day Kim is rooting for Akainu, who was the magma general that sort of takes over after the time skip. So
I highly doubt Idris, mainly for the sheer fact of he's heavily rumoured to be the new James Bond.
Fair enough.
So
the only one I actually want to say that is just Adam Sandler, because I think he will just have a lot of fun with that role, especially with some of the some of the like sort of aloof, sort of like carefree nature of that character, and then the last season at Egghead, we have a very emotional ending with him. So
is it Flamingo that they want Ryan Gosling to play?
Yeah, that'd be fucking sick.
I've seen like AI shots of it. It looks fucking awesome.
I went back and rewatched. I looked up the episode count for some of these later seasons. I spent 4 years of my life in fucking the Wano Kingdom with fucking Kaido. 4 fucking years of my life. Anyway, anime that are actually share the same universe. Bleach and Burn the Witch are in the same universe. We found out the other day that Fire Force and Soul Eater are, and then obviously Vigilantes in My Hero.
So, what's Fire Force with?
Fire Force and Soul Eater.
Really?
Yeah, because there's the moon appears at the end of Fire Force, which is the Soul Eater moon. Apparently, it's been confirmed as canon.
Oh, okay.
One Piece is canon in The Boys because you see One Piece flags in one of the first scenes in the first episode of this season of The Boys.
Well, that's mainly because One Piece flags have become a massive protest thing now.
Okay.
For Gen Z protesters and stuff, One Piece flag, the Jolly Roger, has become a protest flag now.
Piracy's coming back.
So yeah,
there you go.
That would be why they're in it.
And then ones that I don't really know much about, but Kaguya-sama and Oshinoko are in the same universe. You may know them, I don't.
All I know is we're getting a new Soul Eater, which I'm looking forward to.
Because they're going to do the
Brotherhood thing.
Yeah, full Metal Alchemist thing to it.
Where they're going to actually follow the manga because the anime finished before the manga was finished.
And the ending was so shit.
Oh, the ending in the manga is very different.
Well, when I watched it, the manga had finished, and like Sam, who put me onto it, was like, "Yeah, it's a great show. The ending, not so great." Yeah. I'm like, "Yeah," I watched it. I'm like, "This is such a letdown." They hype up something, the whole thing, and then it just never gets there. Yeah. And then the last one, Narnia, the Magician's Nephew, apparently is coming to Netflix. It's going to be starring Emma Mackey, who was in Sex Education. Yep. Daniel Craig, Carrie Mulligan, and Meryl Streep.
There you go. She's playing the White Witch, I'm guessing.
No, Emma Mackey is apparently, according to the picture.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Margot Robbie 2.0. All right. Anything else we got before we fuck off?
Nah.
No, just stay tuned to Vikings Collect's Instagram channel as we'll be wrapping up our pack portion of our current pack battle giveaway, ready to announce the giveaway part of the binder. Mm-hmm. So it's been fun. Unfortunately, none of us yet, so there's still a few videos left to come, but none of us opened any massive SIRs or things, but there have been certainly a few bangers open, and then our PCs have definitely topped up when our pack skills let us down. So
unfortunately, so.
We've got that. So shout it. Do you remember? I can't remember the vendor that gave us the binder. Do you remember? So thank you to the person that donated the binder, and then thank you to Master Trainers Australia, who you can get lovely little binder tags like this. And then he's going to do a binder artwork for the winner. So whoever wins it can look at his website and choose an art style that is there, and then he will do it for you for free.
Yep.
Other than that, buy our game, Monsters at War. It is available via emailing us, and $25 Australian plus postage wherever you are in the world, if we can send it there.
We have not had a negative review yet of the game. Everyone's that played it has loved it.
It's a very, very enjoyable game. So make sure you get yourself a copy.
And then head over to the Discord and tell us about playing it, and then tell us about any other nerdy delights you are participating in. What you're painting, building, watching, playing, reading. We want to hear about it. Subscribe to the YouTube. We're at 129 subscribers.
Oh, it's gone back up again.
We got one. Beautiful. Follow us on our Instagrams, Frantic Kaz, Frantic Brock, Weird Art by AJ, Frantic Nerdcast.
And it's coming up, we will have some nice little announcements about some future video content that will be coming to the channel as well. So make sure you stay around for those announcements. Until then, we'll see you next time.
Stay frantic.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to Frantic Nerdcast.
You can find all our latest news and information on Facebook or at franticnerdcast.com.
You can find us on Instagram at Frantic Nerdcast. Find AJ at Weird Art by AJ. Find Zach at Frantic Kaz and myself at Frantic Brock.
Please make sure to head over to our YouTube channel and subscribe for more YouTube-only content like Sequelize It and Plays Games.